G'day mates, how's it going? I'm back. That one. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, why is it so loud? Down to that. There we go, that's better. Um, Turn that off for now. Oh, it has been a rough, week or so. But I'm back. Today's stream though has to be kind of quickish. I could probably do 2-3 hours, maybe. This one? Yeah, this one. I'm hoping I can get like 3 hours stream in before I have to go. But we'll see. But yeah, I've been a very busy boy. Very busy. Panda, can you stop looking in the lounge? Yeah, I see you. I've been running around doing so much crap that I'm so tired. Like, I was gonna stream yesterday, but I was so exhausted that, like, couldn't do anything, bro. Like, I ran around helping before Christmas, and then on Christmas Day, I was helping set things up and helping all day, and then I got home and had a couple drinks, and then was like, bro, man, I'm tired. So I didn't go to bed till God knows what time though. And then the next day, I was driving people places, picking things up, doing things, and then going around to my mother's to help clean. That was yesterday. And now today we have to go to the shops because we need to buy more things. I need some things. But yeah, my mother needs things too. Oh, and we did all the cans and bottles and stuff too yesterday. That we got from Christmas. Just been non-stop. And Christmas sucks. So yeah, tomorrow hopefully we should be back to like doing our normal stuff. I might play more Pokemon again tomorrow because it's like chill. And I don't have to like use my brain as much. And man, the Christmas party, after the Christmas party and I got home, I had such a massive headache. Ooh, Cheetos. Yeah, Cheetos are a lie. Like, my headache was so bad, it was making me feel sick. And then, when I woke up yesterday, I still had it. I still have it a little bit now. It's not as bad. Oh man, it was so bad. Like, I felt like I was gonna throw up. Or like, nearly all day yesterday. Like, I didn't... So I knew a lot of people were coming to my mother's for Christmas. For some reason, my brain, I didn't think it was going to be that many, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking, but everyone turned up. Like, it was like everybody on pretty much on my mother's side of the family. There was so many people. It was like going up to a pub. Like when you go to a pub, everyone's talking to whoever they're with. You can't hear anything because it's so loud. It was like that. It was crazy. Good to play pool though for the first time in a couple of years. Like, I think it's been like, I don't even know, but maybe like 5-6 years since I played pool last. Still really good at it. Give me a Zigzagoon. Bro, I can't want to use Be Shiny. You just bless me. Oop, I didn't do that. There's a Nickit though. We could be saved by the Nickit. Screw you, Nickit. No one even likes you anyway. So yeah, I wasn't streaming because I was helping with stuff, a lot of stuff. For the first 2 days I didn't stream was because of the weather. But like, how long ago was it when I streamed? It was like a week ago or something, right? I wonder if I can figure this out. I think it was like a week ago. When was my last stream? My channel live 10 days ago. So yeah, like 9 days ago. 2 days in a row, we had like a huge storm. Like, oh, fuck off, bird. Yeah, we had like a crazy storm. And our internet worked, but man, was it slow. So I don't think I would have been able to stream. Like the day before, my stream was having problems because it was raining. But yeah, those 2 days were crazy. So much wind. Like I thought the fan I have near the window, I thought that was gonna fall over because there was so much wind. So yeah, those 2 days was because of storm and I couldn't stream. And then after that, it was just helping set up for Christmas. And then the day after Christmas was helping clean up. Because everybody else was hungover, I guess. Go away, squirrel, no one likes you. What's over here? Ooh, a Nickit. Shine for me. Do it. It'll be a Christmas miracle. Thinking about getting back to my sword only shiny playthrough? You should. I haven't played this in a whole minute. But I decided I'd jump back onto this. Be warned though, it could take forever. Since I've been going at this for over a year. And I've only gotten one shiny. Did take me over 15,000 encounters though. But hopefully this one is quicker, but it might not be. Also, I just realized your name is Queen Iridescent, which is actually kind of funny. Bro, I've had a runny nose since I got up. I hope I'm not getting sick. Some of the kids at the Christmas party were sick. I was like playing pool and stuff with them, so I hope I'm not getting sick. How was everyone else's Christmas? Good? Bad? Grudgy? Confidence went up a bit after getting a shiny Suicune in ORAS. It's not a bad shiny. How many encounters though? This sheep made my confidence in shiny hunting plummet. Because it took 15,000, what was it, 15,000, like 500 or something, encounters to get this goddamn sheep. When the odds were 1 in 4,096. So this sheep just, I don't know, like, made me realize that sometimes you just get really, really unlucky. I didn't count, but I think it was under odds. Spent 3 days and an hour each day. Oh yeah, it was definitely under odds then. Because the odds probably would have been like 1 in 4,096. Yeah, some shiny hunts make you feel really good, and others don't. And then some baffle the mind. Like I had a Rockruff, I think it was, in Scarlet and Violet, and I made a bunch of eggs to hatch the eggs, and then I thought I'll run around as well where the Rockruffs are and see if I can't just find one there. I flew there. I walked like 2 steps. Ooh, Cheetos. Yeah, Cheetos are alive. I walked like 2 steps and found a shiny one. So then I had like 600 eggs I had to hatch off stream. And none of them were shiny, by the way. But like, yeah, it was mental. Maybe Roly-Poly would be nicer to me. Ah crap, I didn't even run into that bird. Maybe. Roly-Poly has a nice shiny. I like Roly-Poly shiny. He was one of the first I shiny hunted in this game. Yeah, first one I shiny hunted in this game was Farfetch'd, and then I think either the second or the third one was Roly-Poly. I like his blue. It's a nice blue. Turtle. I only collect 4 boxes at a time. You never know. My first hunt in Shield was Score Bunny. The Masuda method. Yeah, I did a lot of Masuda hunting in this. And I got him quickly. I've gotten... So the way I was Masuda hunting in this, I was like hatching eggs as I was getting eggs. And then the minute I'd get it, I'd stop collecting eggs. Because like the Masuda hunting in this game is like pretty good. But I think I got 2 Roly-Polies. And I think the first one I got after like 200 or so eggs. And then the second one I got was like at 500 or 600-ish eggs. That's why because I'm trying to get a shiny living dex, right? And if I need more than 1 of a Pokemon, so you need 3 Roly-Polies, right? Then that's why I do a bunch of eggs, because on the off chance that I get another one, that's 1 less I have to hunt later. Yeah, Milcery took 1,099. Yeah, some take a lot. Like my longest hunt was a Shaman, but before that it was a Turtwig And I was shiny hunting Turtwig in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl at the start. And it took like 30-something thousand encounters. And I thought, oh my god, I think that's the longest hunt I've ever done, and nothing will ever be longer than that. And then in the same game, I went and hunted Shaman, and it went to like 38,000 encounters. The odds are 1 in 4,000. And I managed to get to like 38,000. It was stupid. That's why I don't do shiny living decks. I just go after what I like. Yeah. Well, I've shiny hunted so much to the point where one day I was sitting there and I was looking at all my shinies. And I realized I had like majority of them. So wait, I'll pull my Pokédex up and I'll tell you. It tells me in the exact percentages how much I've gotten shiny. 71% of the entire Pokédex I've gotten shiny. So there's like 1,000 and something. So that's like 700 shinies. But I think I started the living decks when I was at like, I think I was at like 500, like 50 something percent, like 57% or something. And I realized that I had like half of the entire Pokédex shiny. So I was like, I might as well just do a shiny living dex. So that's when I started. And it's been slow, like I've been slowly getting there, but like I don't mind. Just gives me more targets. You have to do something? Fair enough. I like a lot in other people's streams. Run the squirrel. Oh, I can't stop yawning. So yeah, that's the main reason I started the living decks. It's just because I had majority of them shiny. I figured why not. Most of the ones I don't have shiny though are like legendaries that I either can't get, or legendaries that are just hasn't been bothered to hunt yet. Like I probably should have did that Rayquaza thing while it was going. Because I don't have one of them. I don't know if it's still going. I just saw like a clip from Austin, and I was like, oh, okay, there's a thing going on, and then just, yeah, I was too busy with doing Christmas stuff. So normally at Christmas, I just want to say this, I don't do anything for Christmas. I stay home, because I don't like Christmas. Like, Christmas is like one of the things I dislike a lot. So yeah, normally I don't do anything. So I just stream. But this year, my mother wanted to have like a massive family Christmas thing again. For like the first time in like, I don't even know how long. I think like over 10 years easily. It's been since the last time we had a massive family Christmas thing like that. And especially after like my pop died, because we would all go to my Nan and Pop's house, and then he died, and then I don't know, my Nan just didn't want to do it anymore. So yeah, we haven't like in ages. But someone had to help my mother, so that was me. and then I had to go to it. And then no one was helping her clean up, so I had to go help her clean up. But yeah, so next year, hopefully there's no big thing again, because I don't want to go to it, to be honest. So that way I can just stream like, through it. That's what I prefer to do. I have so much stuff on my glasses. What touched me? How dare you? Pervert. Touching little girls. Wonder you, bird. Oh, my dog farted and it stinks. There's all that Christmas ham that they've been eating. Okay, fuck you, squirrel. But yeah, I think last year I streamed on Christmas Day. I think. This is normally what I do. I'm thinking of, like, New Year's. I was thinking of streaming, like, a nuzlocke. Like, starting fresh, and then seeing if I can beat it in one day. Pretty certain I can, but you never know. I die a lot. Because I do stupid things. So yeah, I was thinking of like trying to stream a nuzlocke from start to finish, and if I die I just start again and keep going until I beat one and see how long the stream lasts. Ooh, Ziggy again. Oh. I think you would have been pretty handy. I can't use Shine, dude. Yeah, today's stream, I want it to be 3 hours. That's how long I want to go. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go. But yeah. If we can get to 3 hours, that'd be good. It might be shorter than that. It all depends on if my mother gets up early or not. Because she wants to do things. Bro, I don't understand, like, people wanting to drink alcohol to the point where, like, they just obliterate themselves. Like, I don't get it. Mainly because, like, so my sister drunk to the point where, like, she just got obliterated, right? It's the drunkest we've ever seen her. Her and her boyfriend. She got so drunk that she decided to take off all her clothes and go swimming naked in the pool in front of everyone. So yeah, that's how drunk she got. But then yesterday when I asked her, she said, "Oh, I was having fun. I just like was having fun and I wanted to continue having fun." Yeah, but if you keep drinking, you're not going to remember the fun the next day. Are you? It's like, what's the point? I don't get it. I had 2 drinks. That was what I had. And that was fine. I think my least favorite holiday is 4th of July. Yeah, see, I'm not in America, so I don't have to worry about that. Not because of fireworks or Halloween. Yeah, I don't like Halloween either. Halloween is annoying. So, like, I'm in Australia, right? So we don't celebrate a lot of that stuff. Kids try and celebrate Halloween here. Right. But most houses don't, because it's not an Australian thing. So most of the time kids just go to people's houses and they don't have lollies and they tell them to go away. I used to love Halloween until something sad happened in the family. That and then me getting older. Yeah. See, like, that's the way I feel about Christmas, right? I used to like Christmas when I was younger, but I'm an adult now, and like, Christmas is just like meant for kids. It's not meant for adults. I don't understand why adults get so happy about Christmas. Not talking to you? Okay. Have fun lurking. Also, g'day. Also, Halloween is my birthday. I was born on Halloween, but yeah, I don't like Halloween as the holiday. I just realized it's really funny for me to say that I don't like Halloween. It's like seeing others' reactions to gifts. Yeah, I'd rather give gifts than get gifts. How many people prank me on my birthday? None. Most of the time when I was growing up, my birthday, we would actually go like trick-or-treating. But it was only because people like... My mother always thought it was a fun thing to do, so I'd be forced to go. But I'd go with like my older sister. And like one of the last times that I went, I remember we didn't have costumes and my mother was telling us we needed to go, but we didn't have costumes or anything, so we were like, what are we supposed to do? And my mother was like, just make something, just think of something. So I decided I put on her red dress, her high heels, and then I found some devil horns. And I was going around to people's door, and when they would ask me who I was, I'd say, oh, I'm my mother. But I told my mother that I was the devil, but in drag. But yeah, when I went to houses, I was telling them I was my mother. And then my sister told my mother when we got home, and my mother thought it was hilarious. I didn't give you trick candies or sponge cake. No, yeah, because we didn't really celebrate it. So like the candies we got were from people. One time we went to someone's house and they had like kind of fancy house, and they gave us all $5 note. They gave all the kids a $5 note, and we're like, what the fuck? But yeah, we just got like $5 out of them. It was really funny. Oh, and then one person gave us a tomato, so we threw it at their house. Because why the fuck would you give children tomatoes? Candies, what? Candles, not candies? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have bad eyes, and the text is really small. And also, I might have dyslexia from what I've been like learning. I read sentences too quick, I think, and I jumble up words. Or I see a word and then I just instantly think it's something, and I don't actually like read the word properly. No, yeah, we don't really do tricks, I guess. We don't really prank. I think the only prank thing we did was like jump out from around the corner and scare each other. Like that sort of stuff. But I've like, even growing up, I've never really liked celebrating my birthday. So we never really did. Like we never had birthday parties or anything like that. We would for like my brother or my sister, because they actually like that stuff. But I didn't like that stuff. Lowercase I is hard to tell apart from uppercase. Oh, lowercase L and I? Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it either. Like, I'm pretty blind too. Like, I wear a thick prescription. And I'm colorblind in one eye, so... So like when, like, cause I wish I could like show you guys. I'm sitting like very far back and your text is like really tiny. I didn't know. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm just explaining to you why I read it weird. I don't know. I feel like if I don't explain things, then I don't know. I just feel the need that I have to explain things. I'm weird like that. Avoid it. Run away, squirrel. Turtle. Small turtle house. Yeah, Christmas is the main one I don't like. For a multitude of reasons. But yeah, one of the main ones is it's too hot. Like it was, what was it? I think it was like 37, 38 degrees on Christmas this year. But like last year was even hotter than that. What? I touched it. Wow. We gotta go, we're having people over in 50 minutes. Fair enough. Hooroo. Have fun. Yeah, I get it. Christmas everywhere. Christmas sucks. Yeah, so here in Australia, Christmas is boiling hot. Right? And then Christmas is like, oh, everyone come together and celebrate Christmas and give Christmas gifts and all this sort of shit. And do you know how hot it gets in a room full of people when it's already at like 38 degrees? It's so goddamn hot. Everyone's just sweaty. It just sucks. It's not a fun time. And then also the fact that like, if you go to the shops, just to do like the normal shops, to do like your grocery shopping, right? It takes you like twice as long because there's so many people. Because like people come from other parts of Australia on holiday or to see family, so there's extra people here. Or like people do last minute fucking Christmas shopping. It's just a nightmare. I just hate Christmas. I hate it. Good luck. Thank you, Crazy Cat. Good luck to you too. You're breathtaking. But yeah, this Christmas was worse than most because I had to help set up for Christmas and clean up after. Did get a good bottle of whiskey out of it though, so that's a plus. God damn it. I looked at my dog because he sighed at me and I was wondering what he was doing. God dang it. Ow. I did drive a car for the first time in like 2 years yesterday and on Christmas. That was pretty fun. I haven't done it in a while. Oh, Cheetos! Bad Cheetos are a lie. Oh, and I don't like the new fucking fancy cars with their lane assist and all that dumb shit. It's so annoying. Like, we were driving down the street in, it was my mom's car, and I'm driving, and the next minute it just went beep 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 beep, and then just stopped. I was like, what the fuck was that? And my brother was like, oh, the guy that was on the side of the road opened up his car door and was getting out, and like my mother's car for some reason was like, that's too close, and beeped at me. And I was like, what the fuck? Meanwhile, I'm like sitting there like going, oh shit, I did something wrong. No, I didn't. The car's just fucking stupid. Beeping at me for no dumb reason. It's going to be shiny. Maybe. So far, every time someone's guessed what the shiny number's going to be, it's been wrong. We'll see if you can break that. Use our person to catch all shinies you see, or knock them out, or run away. Okay, so how do I explain it? If I've gotten the shiny before, I will kill it. If I look at the Pokemon that's shiny, and I'm like, oh, that Pokemon's actually easy to shiny hunt, then I will kill it, even if I don't have it. But if it's like a shiny that I want, then I will catch it. But yeah, majority of the time, I will kill it, just because I find that more funny, and people freak out. And I think that's hilarious. Car's gonna be dumb a lot. Well, not my car, my old car, right? Because it didn't have that dumb shit. But like the new cars, they're like, think they know better or something, and they just do stuff at dumb times. Like I used the reverse camera to reverse into my mother's driveway, because I was like, let's test this thing out. And I reversed, and on the camera I'm like, oh yeah, it's straight. And then I got out, and I'm fucking like diagonal, and I'm like, how the fuck did this happen? The camera said it was straight. So yeah, I'm not trusting the technology in those cars. It's so dumb. I meant to put for duplicates, and I'll catch them all, but trade the ones I don't want. We'll see, if I'm like pursuit hunting and I hatch them, then I keep them, and like, so I have, the reason I started killing them again was because I was doing that, and I haven't done like a trading stream yet, but I have like 3 boxes full of shinies that are duplicates that I need to trade away to whoever wants them, and I just haven't done that. And I realized that the more shinies I keep catching and putting in those boxes, the longer it's going to take to trade them all. I was like, I'm just going to go back to killing them. That makes more sense. Yeah. But it's also, I enjoy seeing people's reactions. Because like, people will be like, shiny, and then I'll kill it. And then people freak out. And I think that's hilarious. Cause like, I don't care about shiny hunting, right? Like, as in like, people will see a shiny and go, I'm just gonna catch it so I don't have to shiny hunt the Pokemon. But I'm more like, I'd rather just shiny hunt it myself. So I'll just kill it. Because I would prefer to shiny hunt it when I want it. Does that make sense? It's because their luck is different from you. Oh, well, my luck's all over the place. Like, it's all over the place. This sheep that I've got took... Wait, hold on. I have a picture. I can tell. I can tell you exactly how many encounters it took, because I took a picture of it. And I can never bloody remember. I know it's over 15,000, I think. Where is it? Where are you, picture? There it is. 15,955 encounters on a sheep that was 1 in 4,096. That's how long it took me to find this sheep. And this sheep, it also took me over a year of streams. But then, at the same time, no, that way I've caught random shinies. that I planned on shiny hunting later. I don't know if I caught. I think the shinies that I've found random. I haven't planned on shiny hunting them, but like I knew I was gonna at some point. I hadn't planned on them yet. I think there's one that I caught that I was like, oh, I was planning on shiny hunting that next week or something. They're always just completely random. Like my on like stream luck and off stream luck is completely different. Go shiny Zubat one time. Oh bro, I've killed so many shinies. So many. Especially on stream. But yeah, I started a Heart Gold Shinylocke and found a shiny, I think it was a Totodile or a Chikorita. It was one of those two, but I found that in, no, was it Cyndaquil? It might have been, it was either Cyndaquil or Totodile, I can't remember now. But I found one in like, I think it was like 1,000 encounters or something. I found it super quick. And then I accidentally reset over it because I was like, when you do the shiny hunting and that, you can go through it really quick. So I accidentally reset. And then I started shiny hunting again. And in like 2,000-ish encounters, I found another shiny. And it was the other one. So it was either Cyndaquil or Totodile. I then went into the next route before I got Pokeballs and found a shiny. Was it next? No, it was just before the Professor. I found a Weedle or something shiny. But I didn't have Pokeballs, so I couldn't catch it. And then, yeah, and then after that, now I got my Pokeballs. I caught a Hoot Hoot in the first route, which is the rare encounter. I got a shiny Hoot Hoot and caught that. I then went to the route above that and caught, I think it was, what was it? I think it was a Geodude, I think. And then I went on to the next route and I think I found like a shiny Spinarak or something. I found a shiny there too. Like, this is like super quick, by the way. Then I got on to the next route, and I found a shiny Bellsprout. And I caught the shiny Bellsprout, and I decided I was going to trade the shiny Bellsprout for the Onix, Rocky, and try and shiny hunt him. So I did that for ages, and then I wasn't getting it shiny, but he was really annoying because every time you would load back in, the guy would walk, so you'd have to chase him. So it was taking forever because I would have to chase the guy. So I gave up on him and moved on to the next route where I got a shiny, what's the sheep called? I got the sheep. I can't remember his name. Mareep. I got a shiny Mareep. Yeah, and like, I beat that game super quick and I was just finding shinies so quick. And the shiny odds in that game are 1 in 8,000. And I was just like plowing through it. And I think I started it around the same time I started this. So yeah, my luck off stream compared to on stream is like insane. Yeah, stupid squirrel. Can't trade shiny locked in those games? No. No, yeah, I googled it a lot because I was like, wonder if I can get a shiny, and yeah, apparently it's not. It's just no one does it because it's super annoying because he walks away. Every time you reload in, he walks away. It takes a couple steps. So you have to chase him. Because yeah, I know they're not locked because they when I first got him, I got, what's his name? The Marchop. I shiny hunted him. Interesting. Yeah. Because there's a Marchop you can get when you're near the Moo Moo lady. I'm trying to remember what her name is. Whitney? Yeah, Whitney. I think her name's Whitney, right? Yeah, there's a Marchop near her you can trade for. So I traded for a shiny one. Ow. But yeah, no one really does Rocky because, yeah, he's just annoying. Because, yeah, he annoyed the shit out of me. I'd like load in and then I'd be like, where the fuck is he going? Come here. It would take like an extra like minute every time. Yeah, Whitney is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I'm bad at remembering names because I give everybody nicknames. So for me, she's Moo Moo Lady, right? Because she has the Moo Moo. It happens in Elden Ring too. When I play Elden Ring, I don't remember most people's names in Elden Ring. I've given them stupid nicknames. Unless I really like the character, like Malekith. I won't remember their names. Renry. God damn it. Ugh. But yeah, I go through that Shinylocke like super quick. It was insane how fast I got through that one. For the odds being 1 in 8,000. Surfetch is cool. Tell me about it. He's my favorite. My favorite Pokemon. He's one of my favorite shinies too. If this was a sword Shinylocke, then I would definitely use one, but it's shield, so I'm kind of locked out of him. Turtle. What's everyone's favorite shiny? Oh, and just Pokemon in general. Yeah, most people don't have the same favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny. Yeah, I wish Surfetch was more easy to get. Oh, I don't mind how you get him. I just wish that he was like in more games. Like I wish he was in Scarlet and Violet. So I want to get one with a destiny mark. But in this game it's like ridiculously hard. I want to get a shiny one with a destiny mark. And you'd have to shiny hunt him on your birthday and just hope that not only is it shiny, but it has a destiny mark. Because you can't Masuda hunt for marks, so you'd have to hunt him normally. Umbreon? Okay. I prefer Espeon over Umbreon. Just my preference. Shiny wise, Umbreon has a better shiny. But just like to use the Pokemon for Espeon. He's pretty too, as a shiny. Yeah, he's pretty, but like, you gotta admit, Umbreon shiny is like magnitudes better. Like, it's not even close. Don't ask me who is my favorite evolution as a whole. It changes every day. Mine is Sylveon. It's always been Sylveon since Sylveon was announced, and it will always be Sylveon. I don't think, even if I really like fighting type Pokemon. If they brought out a fighting type evolution, I still think it would be Sylveon. Like, Sylveon's just awesome. I just love everything about Sylveon. And when X and Y came out, one of my main goals when I started that was to get Sylveon. And then when I did, I like just fell in love with it while I was like when using it, because it's just amazing. And how I feel against today's Glaceon. Glaceon's cool. I like ice types. I prefer having an ice type on my team than a dragon. So most of the time I will opt for an ice type instead of a dragon. But for Scarlet and Violet, I used Baxcalibur, and I love Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is so cool. I think he's like the only dragon that I like love. All the other ones I'm like, yeah, they're cool. But Baxcalibur, I don't know. He's just awesome. Yeah, David, how's it going? Oh, I found out through a Nuzlocke. Have you ever used Leafeon? Leafeon is chunky, man. That dude can take some damage. Like, I was using him, and I think he got hit by, like, Fire Blast or Flamethrower or something. It's like a big fire move. And he lived with, like, 25% of his health. I was like, holy shit. I was like, man, he's chunky. Jesus Christ. Oh, really? Yeah. He's, like, surprisingly good. Like, as a pure grass type, he's good against a good amount of stuff. But, like, yeah, he can tank hits for, like, no reason. And the only reason he got hit by that fire move, too, was because I was like, I don't care if Leafeon dies, who cares? And then he, yeah, just took it like a champ, and I was like, holy shit. Okay. It made me actually like Leafeon more. It was better than I thought, yeah. Well, I was like super surprised when he lived. Then I think he ended up dying anyway, like later on in the run. And I was actually kind of sad after that. I was like, oh no, I actually liked him now. This is a Shinylocke too. Oh yeah, this is a Shinylocke. So, I made rules when I started this over a year ago. I understand why nobody remembers them, because it's been over a year. But it's a Shinylocke, so it's a Nuzlocke rules, but I'm only allowed to use shinies. And the first shiny we find on every route is our shiny. The first shiny we found on Route 1 was our starter. So it's the sheep. So we threw away no thank you. He's in the box. And now we're keeping the sheep. Oh, actually, look, I'll go back and I'll show you. Because I don't think we have the box yet. I'll show you no thank you. So everyone can see it. Just so you guys can see how long it's been. I'll show you what level no thank you made it to before we found the shiny. So yeah, this Wooloo is technically our starter. One of the rules is that whatever the starter is not allowed to leave our party. They are glued into our party, right? So we can never take the Wooloo out of our party and put it in the box. So this is no thank you. He made it to level 49. Nearly to 50. Shut up, Cicada. Why are you so loud? I don't know if you guys can hear that. He's so loud. He nearly made it to 50 though. So yeah, so this Wooloo is glued into our party now. He can't leave. He's our starter. He's our best friend. He's never allowed to leave. What's that? It's a cicada. Cicadas are like these bugs that come out during summer, and they make that loud noise because they're only alive. Wait, let's Google it. They're only alive for like a week or something, I think. And in that time, they just try and breed as quick as possible. But then they go in the ground, and that's where they have their eggs. Cicada. Lifespan. Life cycle. There we go. Only live 3 to 4 weeks. So they're only alive for like a month, and then they die. So they just want to like breed as quick as possible. But they're very, very loud. You got one as a pet? No, no, no. This is like outside. They're like on the trees and stuff outside. Don't worry, when summer comes, like now, you will hear them constantly. Thousands of them. So many of them. So yeah, one of the rules is that the Wooloo is locked into our party now. He's our best friend, our starter. This Wooloo. Hopefully it doesn't die. And every single route, we have to shiny hunt a Pokemon. And if we don't shiny hunt on the route, then we have to come back later and get a shiny. But before I beat the game, I have to get a shiny in every single route. So it's going to take a very long time. Get a... What is it? Garum? Garum? Say it? Nine-tailed fox. It's a funny name. Different hemispheres. Yeah. Yeah? Okay, good. I shall call you Garum. Also, g'day Simon, how's it going? That was Christmas? Loud. Loud and tiring. I had to do a lot of work. And then after Christmas I had to do cleanup work. So it was very tiring. Come here. Winter for us? Yeah, it's summer for us. That's why Christmas sucks. It's currently 30 degrees in this room. On Christmas, it was like 38. And it was a house full of people. So, it was not fun. It was hot. Very hot. Adult issues? No, bro, I didn't have the party. My mother had the party. And someone needed to help her set up and clean up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done anything. Would have streamed. Cheetos. Yeah, Cheetos are a lie. So yeah, it's like normal Nuzlocke rules. So if Pokemon dies, it's dead. If we catch a shiny Pokemon, we have to name it. Which you guys are the ones that are naming it, by the way. Because I'm bad at naming things. That's why we had our Sharts incident. Because no one was here to name Pokemon the shiny, so I named it. Back to the shiny. How many lives does each shiny have? 1. Like real life. If they're dead, they're dead. Not doing 3 lives? Nah, I don't do that. Nah, if it's dead, it's dead. That's it. And then the other rule I made is if we lose all our shinies and they all die, we start again. Which is sad because, you know, it only took me a year and a half, 15,000, well nearly 16,000 encounters to get this sheep. I'm just gonna think of anything. If there's anything, it's a really stupid name. Yeah. So I caught a weasel, which I knew I was going to evolve into the bigger one, which I forget what his name is. What is it? Weasel? Something like that. And I knew in Legends that when they do a lot of their moves, their water gun and all that sort of stuff, they turn around. and it looks like they're shitting it. So I named it Sharts. And then everyone got mad at me because I named it Sharts. But it was a fitting name. Hope Yampa is the shiny. And if it is, can you name it Chopper? Sure, if you're here and you remind me, because I will forget. Just, if you guys are new here, I have really, really bad memory. Really bad. To the point where, like, I will decide to do something, to start doing it, get distracted with something else, and completely forget about the thing I was doing. Or like you guys will say, hey, name Pokemon this, and I'll go, yeah, sure. And then like an hour later, I've forgotten. Like I have really bad memory. Oh, the best example I can give is I played Resident Evil. Crap, what is it? Is it called Village? I think it's called Village. The one with the blonde chick, the annoying blonde chick. I've already forgotten her name again. Anyway, I played through that game, kept forgetting that blonde chick's name, and just calling her useless. Because she was useless. And annoying. And she was the cause of all of my problems in that game. I got to the end of the game, and someone said like, oh, you gotta like, just leave so-and-so and save yourself, or something like that. And I was like, who the fuck is that? Who are you talking about? And then I went back to save her, and I was like, oh, that's what her name is? Oh. I was at the end of the game. I still didn't know what her name was. Because my memory is just that bad. Especially with names. I'm really bad with names. Was there a dream shiny? Like one I don't have that I really, really want? Is that what you're saying? I'd never name my shiny that. Why not? It's a perfect name. It fits him. His name is Chopper. Yeah, if we get it and you're still here and you remind me, then yeah. Because most likely by the time we get it, I will forget. Is your idol on YouTube? Who do you look up to in YouTube? He doesn't upload anymore. But he's one of the main reasons why I started YouTube. But I am very different from him because he went out of his way to not swear and be family friendly, and I just didn't. I'll see if his channel is still around. I'll get a link. Oh my god, can you like stop? Oh yeah, cool. His channel's still around. But he stopped doing YouTube and he like went, and now I think he's like on a boat and he's traveling the world with his wife. But there you go. His name's Slipgator. But he's like the main one that made me like want to start doing this stuff. I just think it's too immature. What? Are you calling me immature? I think it's funny. I don't know, that's all I can think about when I caught it. Because I just remember that they like fought their moves. Look at them later, thanks. Yeah, he's very like, PG. He plays a lot of Ark. Yeah, when something gets stuck in my mind, I'm like, I can't stop thinking about it. But like, yeah, the minute I was like, oh yeah, they fought all their moves, that's all I could think about. So he ended up with the name Sharts. Or, so I either do that, or I go like, I caught a shiny... Oh, Cheetos! Ah, Cheetos are a lie. Caught a shiny in Shinylocke I'm doing off stream. What game is it? I think it's X and Y. I think it was like a shiny monkey in the first forest. And I called it Quirf. Just because I thought it was funny. Like Q-U-R-F, like Quirf. That's how I pronounce it, Quirf. So I've just been running around with Quirf. So I either go like funny name like Sharts, or yeah, I do something really stupid like that and call it Quirf. How young am I? I'm not young. I'm old. I'm 31. I'm old. And I feel it in my knees. I will say though, one of my friends is worse at naming than I am. He caught a... It wasn't even shiny. He just caught a... what the fuck's that turtle's name? The fire turtle. From Gen 3. Oh crap, what's its name? Torkoal? Yeah, he caught a Torkoal. And he named it the Almighty Ham. Because I remember he said he wanted to fight me. I was like, okay. And we started fighting. And he threw that out. And I was like, the name comes up first. I was like, the Almighty Ham. And in my brain, I'm like, okay, it's going to be like a pig or something. And then the fucking turtle came out. And I went, what the fuck? Why did you name it that? He was like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. So yeah, he's worse than I am. You say you're old if you're 40? Well, I'm getting there. 30 is when like everything starts to catch up to you. So like I used to skate a lot, like skateboard. Cheetos! Cheetos! Just got it. So yeah, I used to skate a lot and like surf a lot. But I used to skate more. And now it's like catching up to me. And like it's like hitting my knees. Like, my knees are so bad now. And I think it's because I used to skate like every day. Like when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Like I used to skate every single day. So yeah, I think once you start hitting your 30s, it's like all that stuff just starts to catch up to you. All the stuff you did that you thought you were invincible. Ooh, don't touch me, bird. Yuck. Well, I've come around on more birds. So I love ducks. I think everybody knows that by now. Ducks are my favorite. I really love kookaburras. Kookaburras are great. The family of kookaburras that live around us had a baby recently. Has been great. He landed on the veranda and I fed him some food. He was just hanging out and the dog scared him off. I also found out kookaburras are like, they're not only in Australia, they're in the UK as well, but they're like very rare. I had no idea. But yeah, they're also in the UK, they're super rare. But I've come around on pigeons. My pop used to have pigeons when I was young. He had like a whole massive like bird cage of them. Like he had like 1,000 of them. Because he used to, I think he used to race them. So I was around him a lot. But I was just looking at some pigeons yesterday. Because there's like a bridge near us and they like perch underneath it. And they all have like their nests under this bridge. And I was just staring at a couple. I was like, man, these pigeons are really pretty. And then like the noise too. They're not like annoying birds because they just coo. They don't like call like most birds. They coo, which is nice and like quiet. You should probably stop putting your age in chat, okay? Especially if you're that young. But yeah, because of like the coo noise, I like the coo noise. It's nice. It's like calming. It made me want to get a pet pigeon. And I'm not like a bird person. I don't really like birds. Like I hate most birds. Especially these birds. These birds that ruin and torture my life. So yeah, I've come around on pigeons now. I think pigeons are cool. Oh, sorry. It's fine. But like, yeah, and if you're in anyone's chat, you shouldn't put your age. Especially if you're really, really young. This is not a good idea. There's a lot of bad people on the internet. Oh, my dog's asleep. She's kicking the wall. Be safe. Yeah, exactly. Especially since I have a niece and nephew. They're just as young. That's why we keep my niece off the internet as much as possible. My nephew's only allowed to play on like online games, which is probably just as bad, to be honest. He just plays with his friends. Which shiny do you want from 4th gen? I think I've gotten them all. Except for the legendaries. Arceus probably. Because I've set it up, and I just haven't hunted him yet. Because I need to get a shiny Shaman, a second one, because I got one. But I need to get a second one for his other form, and then I can move on to Arceus. I've just been sitting on that for like, I don't know, year and a half now. I need to go by. I'll go see next stream another day. Okay, hooroo. I stream every day normally. It's just because of Christmas I got really busy and I had to do a lot of stuff, so I couldn't stream as much. But yeah, normally we stream every single day. And it ranges anywhere from like 2 hours to 6 hours to 12. Depends on how into the game I am. Also, I stream other things than just Pokemon. You should be warned on that. Like lately I've been really into Elden Ring and Dark Souls and that. I'm currently on Dark Souls 3. So most likely when I start playing Dark Souls 3 again, we're just going to be streaming that until it's done, probably. And then move on to Sekiro or Bloodborne. Like at this point, Pokemon's more of like a rarity when I stream it. Once I'm done with all the Souls games, it'll probably go back to normal. Probably like stream this and then stream another game on and off. It's just that if I don't stream Dark Souls 3 every day until I've finished it, I will forget things. And then the next time I stream it, I'll just be lost again. Okay, I want to try and get to 2,000 encounters. And then I might end stream. Because I think that would take about 3 hours-ish, or close to it. That's good. Yeah. Because I have to go do things after stream. I gotta wait for my mother to get up. Sometimes she gets up like super early. And other times she gets up really late. Oh, Cheetos. Nah, Cheetos are a lie. Cheetos are always a lie. Ooh, nick it. So does anybody else like Dark Souls? Elden Ring? Who else here is a fan? I think I had it too easy with Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2. Like, they were too easy. So I think I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me in Dark Souls 3. I just have this feeling that, like, Dark Souls 3 is just, I don't know. Like, the enemies are just going to be, like, way quicker, maybe. I feel like they're probably going to be more like Elden Ring, I think. God damn it. Should be you dumb bird. God, I hate this bird. I will say though, Sekiro is probably going to be the worst out of all of them. You have to parry everything. I guess I'm just gonna have to get good. Oh, god damn it. Bro, this squirrel keeps turning on me. Run away, you stupid squirrel. Yeah, off stream, while I was like, because I was helping my mother do stuff and that. When I would come home, I would play Elden Ring, the PS4 version. I 100% of the trophies. We got the platinum now on that as well. I've platinumed Elden Ring twice now. But I went out of my way to collect every weapon on the PS4 one. I don't know why, because I'm probably not going to play PS4 one ever again. Because the load screens are so long. Like, I thought I was crazy, right? I was playing it. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Then when I played the PS5 version again, I was like, oh my god, I was right. The load screens are so long on the PS4 one. Like, load screen can take like 2 minutes, and then you go to the PS5 one and it takes like 3 seconds. And it's like, how is this possible? It's so dumb. But yeah, I went out of my way to collect every weapon. Every weapon and a lot of armors that I didn't collect on the PS5 one. So like on PS5 one, I went out of my way to beat every enemy. Like every mini boss, everything. I beat them all. Except for one. And it was the Deathrite bird next to the mausoleum in Consecrated Snowfields. I could not beat him no matter what I did. He was just destroying me every time. But for some reason I somehow managed to beat him on the PS4 one. I don't know how, but I did. But yeah, so I went out of my way to collect every weapon. And I found some weapons that I'd never seen before. Like this tree spear thing that I got. That I had no idea even existed. So it did take me like 90 hours or something to platinum it. But it's only because the first run that I did, I went out of my way to collect every weapon. And then I collected every weapon in the DLC too. well, every weapon that I could. I think there was some that I couldn't because I needed to do certain side quests in certain ways. Like, Yolan and Anna. I wanted the Spirit Ash. So the first time I, like, got the Spirit Ash instead of the sword. But yeah, it took me ages. But then the next 2 runs that I did didn't take me that long at all. Because I needed to do Frenzied Flame ending and just the normal ending. Because the first time I did Rani's ending. What's up, buddy? You're looking out the window. What's out there? What's going on? What are we looking at? Okay. So yeah, in between like waiting for her to pick me up and stuff and like coming home and being tired, I was playing that. 100%ing that. I did a bunch of, I did new builds that I've never done. Like I did a Twin Blade build. Twin Blades are fine, and they're not my favorite. Don't be mad, but I like One Piece a bit more than Pokemon. Why would I be mad? Everyone can like whatever. I like Digimon more than I like Pokemon. I wish Digimon made more games. Because I would 100% play them. What's your order for the big 3? So if I had to go story, right? For the story, I think One Piece is number 1 for story. And then I think it's like a tie, maybe, between Naruto and Bleach for second. I don't think one's worse than the other, story-wise. For characters, though, I think Bleach. I think Bleach is number 1 for characters. And then maybe One Piece and Naruto. Story is so good. Yeah, the story for One Piece is like the thing that draws people into One Piece, right? But the reason I say Bleach it has the best characters out of the 3 is because that's what draws people into Bleach, right? Is the characters. Because the characters are just like, in Bleach, the characters are amazing. G'day. Oh my god. Is that Yowie? Wait. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that O with the dash to it. Yowie? I don't know. Welcome in. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, like... Yowie? Okay. Yeah, like, Kenpachi is my favorite character in Bleach. He's amazing. Like, he's so, like... You know exactly what you're gonna get with Kenpachi, but it's like, it's still super entertaining every time he's on screen. That's his name, right? Kenpachi Zaraki? I always mix him up with... Yeah, I think it's Kenpachi. Because I mix him up with the Tekken guy, Jim. I think his name is Jinpachi. Like, and then, what's her name? Unohana? Unohana? The first Kenpachi? That was like... M. Night Shyamalan twist. Like, who the fuck knew that? That was crazy. Yeah, so the way I see it, like, the characters is what draws people to Bleach. But it has the best characters. But the story is what draws you to One Piece. And then, like, power system, I think that's what draws you to Naruto. Right? Like, Naruto's power system is just, I feel like it's just better than Bleach and One Piece. Especially since it's like, it's so much easier to explain. Like, when the live action One Piece came out, my dad was like, I'm gonna watch it. And I had to like, I was trying to explain devil fruits to him. Oh my god, it was so hard. Because he's in his 50s, right? I was like, yeah, it's a fruit that you eat, and then you lose the ability to swim, but you gain a power. And he's like, why can't they swim? I don't know. Because they're cursed by the sea. Like, it's so hard to explain. But then, like, explaining, like, how chakra works is, like, so much easier than that. And especially Bleach. Bleach's power system is, like, it's all over the place. There's so many different powers. It's like, might as well be Pokemon. But this is strong against this, and this is weak against that. But the main character has all of them. But if you were to rank them, right, Crazy Cat, if you were to, like, out of the ones that you would go back and rewatch, like, if you had all three in front of you, and you were like, I want to watch one of these, which one? Because for me, it's Naruto. I would always go back and rewatch Naruto. I'll go back and rewatch bits of One Piece. But to sit down and watch the entirety of One Piece again, I don't think I could do it. There's so much in the start that's like so slow. It's so slow and boring in some of the starting parts, especially with like Foxy. Bro, Foxy's thing was so dumb. So you would sit down and watch like all 1,000 episodes of One Piece again? Bro, I couldn't. I couldn't sit through it again. I can sit through arcs, certain arcs. But there's no way I'm going back and rewatching like Skypiea all over again. Okay, fuck off, bird. You just had to touch me. But like the Impel Down arc, I could watch that again. Easy. Bon Clay's like, I think Bon Clay is probably my favorite. No, my second favorite. What's her name? Don? Is that her name? What's her name? She's my favorite. And then Bonchan's my second, easily. The Dawn? The Dawn. One Piece. I think it's the Dawn, right? Yeah, Curly the Dawn. The Dawn's my favorite character in One Piece. I didn't think much of her until Garp returns home after the war. After the Marineford stuff. And then I fell in love with the Dawn. And then yeah, Bonchan for a second. He's just awesome. Because I'm not done with One Piece. Favorite is Chopper. Fair enough. A lot of people's favorite is Chopper, I think. Where are you up to in One Piece? So I try not to spoil. Also, who's your favorite laugh? Mine's Garp. I think Garp's laugh is just hilarious. Especially when he gets told by like people what Luffy's been up to. Ah, fuck you, squirrel. Nah, screw you, bird. No one likes you, bird. Oh god, trying to get a squirrel to go away. Yeah, what part are you up to? Have you got to Marineford yet? Because I feel like Marineford is like... Impel Down and Marineford is where people kind of like... That's the moment where if they're not enjoying One Piece that much, but there's just like just enough to keep watching, but they're like thinking of dropping it, the Marineford stuff happens and you're like, oh my god, this is great. Not yet? Okay. Well, that's... Marineford's like one of the best arcs in One Piece. That and Impel Down. Because like, I was like watching One Piece and I got to like the stuff with Robin. And I was like, yeah, this is alright. And then I got to like Impel Down. Oh, whoa, what's it called? Amazon Lily? I'm excited. Yeah, trust me, it's good. You get to like Amazon Lily, and it's like, what is this? This is just, okay. This is stupid. And I was starting like fall off at Amazon Lily, but then straight after Amazon Lily is Impel Down. And I was like, ooh, this is getting interesting. And then Marineford happened, and I was like, okay, One Piece is awesome. I will keep watching. You've drawn me back in. Oh, and like, what's the other one called? Suburdi Archipelago, I think it's called. There's a thing that happens on that people love as well. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'd say like the main arcs that I like in One Piece are Impel Down and Marineford, just because it brought me back into One Piece when I was starting to fall off on it. Do you have a favorite laugh yet? I feel like everybody has to have one. Because there's some pretty unique laughs in One Piece. I've done Pokemon idea. Who the hell is Kimmy Bro? Kimmo Bro. Who is that? Likes to sit and eat his own body. Who is that? Turtle. Small turtle house. Pokemon? Is it? I don't think I've heard of it. Hold on. A fan one. Oh, okay. Camo. Wait, how you spell it? Camo, bro. Pokemon? Pokemon Kimonos came up. Yeah, Pokemon Kimonos. Oh, that's cool. It's like Kyogre. And that one's Groudon. Ooh. Oh, ugh. Ugh, what is this Pikachu? Ugh! They gave it like human body proportions, but it's got a Pikachu head. Ew! Why it look like that? It just looks like a person with a Pikachu hat on, like head on. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. It has like normal human length arms and legs and stuff. Bro, that shit's cursed. Why? They just gave it like a Pikachu head. What's wrong with people? Why it look like that? You don't have to say it? Yeah, you don't want to. It's fucking weird. It literally is just human. It's just like human size. Like if you just got a human girl and put her in a kimono and then just put a Pikachu head on her with like Pikachu gloves and like Pikachu feet. It's weird. It's like if you took a Pikachu and stretched him out. Made him super long. Oh, look at all the turtles. Turtle. I like turtles. Yeah, it looked gross. It didn't look right. Oh. Right, I've been thinking of like doing more Elden Ring runs. Like, we're doing the co-op stuff at the moment. At the moment, we need to get through the DLC, and then the co-op stuff is done. But I've been thinking about like after that, I want to use weapons that I've never used before. And I was thinking of using perfume bottles. Because there's like perfume bottles, I think, in the DLC that you don't need to craft. You just keep using them. And I feel like it'd be very hard, like difficult to use them. And I feel like it'd be fun. Do it as long as it makes you happy. Well, I don't know if it would make me happy. It'd probably make me mad because it'd be very hard. But I just think it'd be fun. Because like, when I played Elden Ring, right? The first time. And I did it on stream. I chose fist weapons. I chose to punch things and use fist weapons. So it took me forever to beat Soldier of Godric because I took off all my weapons. And I think I took off my pants. And then I was like just punching him. And he's a boss that like whatever starting class you have, if you just hit him with the weapon you start with, he takes like 3 hits and he's dead. From like any of the weapons you start with. Because he's just like a tutorial boss. If you take off your weapon, he then becomes like super difficult. And I did not know this. Right? I'm just an idiot. I was like, I want to punch everything. So I did. And I made it difficult for no reason. But then after like I got fist weapons, the game got a lot easier. Until like, I want to say maybe Millennia is where it got hard again. That or Malekith. So, and then like, sounds sick. Yeah, it was really fun. And then the last couple bosses, like the final bosses to beat the game were just like pushovers. Because I just got really good with the fist weapons. And then I went into the DLC. And I was beating all the DLC bosses on like the second or third try pretty much. I think there was a couple that was like very hard. Like I think Mesmer took me more than 2. And then Raidan, Onslaught Raidan took me a lot. And I only beat him because of like a bleed proc that I got. So I haven't really had like a difficult Elden Ring run. I have been using like off stream. I've been doing like replaying through Elden Ring with different weapons that I haven't used. The one I had the most fun with was the long, what is it? Lord Sworn Greatsword, I think it's called. That's like my favorite sword, I think, in the game. Oh, actually, there's a new competitor, a Freya's Greatsword, I think it's called. I did a run with that one, with Frost Stomp on it. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Like, it wasn't super difficult, but it wasn't super easy either. Like, it was still a bit of a struggle to beat the game with it, but it was still fun. So yeah, I think that sword is also one of my favorites now. But yeah, like every other weapon I've tried, I've just like steamrolled the game pretty much. Then I even redid like the PS4 one. I redid fist weapons because I was like, maybe it was just I did something and made them easy. Maybe that's what happened. No, like once you know how fist weapons work, they're just easy. They just make the game easy. So people who say like fist weapons are hard, like, I don't know, maybe they're using them wrong. There's only a couple enemies that they're hard on, like the deer, for instance, because it's so tall. It can be hard to hit them with the fist weapons. Because you have to hit it in the legs, you can't hit it in... Like if you have a greatsword, you can hit the deer in the stomach. Because it's a long greatsword, and it can hit it. But with fist weapons, you just have to punch it in the feet. But yeah, so I was thinking about it. Not yesterday, the day before, I think. No, the day before was Christmas. So the day before that. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about weapons that would be really hard. And then I was watching... I think it was Bushy. I think he was doing like a lockout bingo with someone or something, and they had to collect perfume bottles. And there was also like a bingo square that was like beat a boss with perfume bottles or perfume or something, and they did that, and I was like, oh, it seems like they don't run out. It seems like they just use FP. And then that's when I realized I could probably do an entire run with just perfume bottles. And it would probably be very difficult. So ever since I've been like thinking about doing that. So I might. I don't know if anybody wants to watch it though. I feel like the only reason why people watch the co-op Elden Ring stuff I've been doing is because they want to join into the game. Otherwise I don't think they would like, people would really watch that either. 100 more? Yeah. Unless we get the shiny. You never know. It might happen. I really need to pee. Cause like I did make, in the co-op thing, I did choose some weapons that were hard. Like we chose the Noble Sword. Noble Slender Sword, I think it was, for one of the builds, and bro, that sword sucked. That sword was like maxed out, and like it still did like no damage. Like that sword sucked. hope you get the shiny. Well, if I don't get it, that just means I get to stay on this route for longer, doesn't it? Because after this, right, after we get the shiny here, we get to do story stuff until we get to the next town. And in the next town, you can fish. So that'll be the next shiny hunt. We'll be doing chain fishing for the first time. Because I've never done it before. And then after we get a shiny there, then we do more story stuff, I guess. And then we leave the town. And then we shiny hunt more. Because it's the next route. Oh, Cheetos. Cheetos are a lie. Because yeah, I was stupid and decided to make one of the rules. We have to get a shiny on every route. Which, it's a dumb rule because it's going to take forever, but it's also a good rule because then it... Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. Because then it means, like, if a shiny dies, I have a lot of backup. So it's good and bad. God damn it. Stupid birds. Okay, I was nowhere near that, but whatever. Also, I like to try and use shinies that I've never used before. Especially in like Nuzlocke and stuff, because you can end up finding out that you like certain Pokemon. Like that's how I found out I liked Chandelure. And Drifblim. Oh man, I didn't think anything of Drifblim, and I used it in a Shinylocke one time. Oh my god, he's so good. I fell in love with Drifblim from a Nuzlocke Shinylocke. And that's when I confirmed that I don't like the fucking ice cream Pokemon. Vanillish or whatever. I confirmed I hated that. I always thought badly of it, and then I used one in a Nuzlocke, and I was like, yeah, this thing sucks. This thing just sucks. Uncooked KFC is so annoying. You know it. Got no seasoning, nothing. Oh, fuck you, bird. Bro, these birds have made my life miserable. Whoop. The reason they've made my life miserable, right, is because on the first route, they're the most common spawn. Is that and the squirrels. But they made me miserable because every time they spawn, that's it. You need to run away after that. If the squirrel spawns, I can scare it away and get a new spawn. But when the bird spawns, that's it. They just stay until you run into them or despawn them. So every time they spawned, I was like, oh, god damn it. Because then I'd have to run all the way down the other end to get rid of them. Nick it. It's so annoying. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Like, the squirrels weren't as bad. Simply because I could scare them away. But it also, it doesn't help that, like, I don't really like birds. I'm not a bird guy. Even though my favorite animal is duck. Other birds are just annoying, and I hate them. Except for kookaburras and pigeons. Oh, and some owls. Some owls are cool. Eh? Oh. I'm running down here. I'm not running down there. My cat hates birds because he likes to hunt them. Yeah, they do that. I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. I have 2 dogs. Hold on. I have 2 dogs. There you go. They're my dogs. I'm like, I don't know, I've never really liked cats all that much. But like, dogs are so cute. Yeah, when they're asleep. When they're awake, they're not as cute. But like, I have opinions on cats that people don't agree with. Like, there's a lot of laws, especially here in Australia, coming in about certain breeds of dogs. Like, pit bulls have always had, like, rules, right? Over here. But now, like, I think one was the Cane Corso. Your cat bit off a dick of, like, a bird? Or, like, its own. Yeah, like, the Cane Corso, I think, certain breeds of Staffy. I think there's another one. I can't remember what it is, but, like, they have their own laws against those breeds of dogs, right? Like, I don't even think, I think pit bulls are becoming, like, pretty much banned in Australia, where you can't even own one. And it's all because they, like, get out and they've killed other dogs or cats or things like that. And, like, my dad had a cat, and 2 pit bulls came from up the road and into our yard and tore the shit out of it and killed it, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, all pit bulls are bad, but, like, not all pit bulls are bad. Some are, but not all. Oh no, your cat is a dick. Oh, okay. Oh, you meant a bit of a dick, not bit off a dick. All cats are dicks, bro. All of them. They're all assholes. Well, I'm not really a cat person. But, like, yeah, most of these laws, right? So if a pit bull is spotted, like, outside, and there's, like, no one walking it or anything like that, it's, like, a huge fine. I think it's, like near 10 grand or something fine for the person who owns it. But I like dogs more. Yeah, dogs are just loyal, no matter what. And they're always down for a cuddle. If I ever want to cuddle my dogs, they're never like, nah, get away from me. Whereas a cat is like, they'll attack the shit out of you if they don't want to cuddle. But, like, it's annoying to me, right? Because, like, I've said this on stream before too. I will continue to say it because I find it very, very frustrating and annoying. So, dogs aren't allowed out, right? Which makes sense. Because they are powerful and they can kill things if they want to. Especially big dogs, right? But if they are caught out, the owner will get a huge fine. A huge fine. Right? Like, I remember one of my dogs got out when I was younger, and we had to pay, like, it was like $480 or something because he got out. And he was a Jack Russell Terrier, so he was only a little dog. They still charged us nearly $500. Cats don't cuddle. Cats bite you? Yeah, no. That's because they're assholes. Cats are just assholes. It sounds like crap. Yeah, it's annoying, right? Because cats over here have no laws. There's no laws against cats over here, right? So if you own a cat, you can let that cat out, right? And I was speaking to someone not long ago, and they were talking about their cat, and they're like, oh yeah, it kept coming home with like dead rats or like dead lizards, like water dragons, or like dead birds, and it kept bringing them home. Also, we had to put a collar on it with a bell so it would alert the animals, and so it couldn't kill them. And my response was, don't you think it's stupid that you went out of your way to buy a collar to stop your cat from killing animals when there is a much simpler solution? Don't let your cat out. That solves the problem. Because even with the bell, some cats can still kill things. Like, it's just stupid. It blows my mind. And, like, there was a thing over here. These, like, vets or something found, a lot of these possums. These, like, dead possums, right? And they were, like, looking at them and examining them because they're like, why is there so many dead possums in this area? All the possums had one thing in common. They all had scars, right? All the way down to like their bones. And they were like, oh, okay, these possums must have been fighting each other a lot. But then they looked at them closer and were like, these aren't like claw marks and bite marks from other possums. They don't match. They realized it was cats. Cats were fighting these possums and injuring the possums to the point where they would go off and die. Or the thing that they thought, because they found a lot of these dead possums in this area, they came to the conclusion that it was one cat or a group of cats that were going and killing possums and bringing them back to this area and either eating them or just bringing them back there as trophies. And like, that's what cats do. Cats are fast. Yeah, I know. Like, and the other thing is, cats will kill things just to kill things. Not for food or anything like that, just because they're bored and they think it's fun. So they will go and hunt things just for fun. But won't do anything because how fast cats are. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, because my dad's cat, he put a bell on it because it was the same thing. He came home one day with a bird and he was like, what the fuck? And so he put a bell on it, and then like a day or two later, it came back with a lizard, with a water dragon. But the water dragon wasn't dead, so my dad ended up getting the water dragon away from it and letting it go. But then after that, he never let it out. And then when they moved to a different house, the cat was like kind of old at that point. So like, even if he let it out, it didn't really go anywhere because it was old. So it was like too old to like, it couldn't be bothered to hunt things. So at that point it was like fine. But yeah, before that, when it was young, it used to go and kill things. And like, it wouldn't eat them. It would just come back, bring it to my dad, drop it at his feet, and then walk away. I was like, yeah, great. You fucking idiot. So yeah, he started just like locking it inside because he was like, no, you're not doing this. Like, what I'm getting at is like a lot of our native birds are like starting to go like extinct and stuff. And the main cause is cats. Is just cats going and killing them. Not for food or anything, just for fun. But there's no laws against cats being outside. And that's what drives me insane. Because like, when you get a cat over here, you have to do the same thing when you get a dog. You have to microchip them, right? So like, the people who go and they pick up the dogs and check the microchip, take them to the pound or whatever, could easily do the same thing for cats, but they don't. They just leave cats and let them be. What do you think of bin chickens? Oh, we have so many bin chickens where we live. There's a shop down the road from us and all these bin chickens used to like hang around the industrial bin down there. But they cleaned it up, and they've put the industrial bin like in a shed now, so they can't get to it. So what their bin chickens have done is they've started walking down the street to find more food, and so they've been going through people's bins and shit. They've been like going through our bin and that. It's been so annoying. And like one of them went through our bin, got something out, and then flew into our backyard to eat it, and then just left it and left. So when I took the dogs out the next day, my dog was like getting into something. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I went over and looked. I was like, what the fuck is this doing here? And then it clicked to me that the bin chicken brought it there to eat it. I was like, motherfucker. Yeah, they're so annoying. And they stink. They stink so bad. Like, it's hard to explain because it's not like a really bad smell. It's just a distinct smell that they have. And like, it's not a good smell. But it's not like a smell that'll make you gag or anything like that. It's just not a pleasant smell. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I wish that they brought in laws for cats. The way they're bringing it. Because like, it's not just like they have laws for all dogs. They do. But it's like, they're bringing in certain laws for certain breeds of dogs. Like, dogs are the issue. But they're going around killing everything. No, it's cats, bro. Bring in laws for cats. The cats should not... I'm under the camp of cats should not be allowed outside. Because letting a cat outside is just inviting it to go kill things. Because, like, we have a neighbor who has a cat, and he lets it out. Like, I don't even think he lets it in. I think it's just out all the time. And it fights the possums underneath my window. Like, we have possums in our house. We can't get them out because they breed too quick. But it fights them underneath my window. And I hear them, like, every night. The cat fighting this possum. Or possums. I don't know how many it's fighting. And it's so fucking annoying. But it's a different cat. Because, like when we first moved in here, there was a black cat. And he used to come and sit on the rock wall and the fence out the back. And stir my dogs up. And then one day, it was sitting, leaning up against... I think it was laying, actually. Up against our fence. And its tail was underneath the fence. And I let the dog out. And she ran over to it. And she grabbed its tail. And I was screaming. And then I just let it go. Because I was like, fuck you. You torment them every single day. Fuck you. And anyway, it ended up like getting away. It ran away. And then we never seen it again. But then I was like, hating to come over to me. Because she's the one that did it. Because she can be very mean when she wants to be. And she had blood all over her face. So I was like, ooh, okay, she bit it really hard. And then she started chewing on something. I was like, what are you chewing on? And then I realized she bit off like the end of its tail. Like she bit so hard she bit the end of its tail off. And that's why we never saw it again. Because it learned its lesson. But I just thought, suck shit. That's what you get, you fucking stupid cat. Because it would sit on the fence, or like sit just out of range when my dogs couldn't get it, and just stir them up for no reason, other than just to be an asshole. We need a way to lock bins. Well, if your bin's not overflowing, they can't get in it. But if your bin is overflowing, then they can get in it. And like just this day, like my dad put, because the bin was going out the next day, I think. They put like a cardboard box or something in there, and it pried the bin open a little bit. So they got into it. And I think it was like a McDonald's box or something that had like a bit of a cheeseburger or something in it. Yeah, it had like the cheese still in the box. That's why my dogs were trying to get into it. No one cares if cats kill stuff. If dogs do, people go crazy. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's so dumb. And like, Cats kill so many things. Like every year, all year. What the fuck? Why does it keep like... That's weird. That's so weird. I'm not even close to the town. Like, yeah, this like new cat that's hanging around near our house, like, it fights possums like every night. So 100% that cat is killing things. Birds or lizards or whatever, because it's fighting possums. If it's willing to fight a possum, it's fucking 100% willing to kill other things. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like say dogs aren't bad. Like, my dog Panda, the white one, she's killed so many things. Just because, like, well, mainly the possum she kills is because they attack me. But, like, she chases the lizards. Like, at the minute I open the door, she takes off because the water dragons sit on the hill out the back in the sun, and she knows that. So the minute I open the door, she'll take off towards the hill, and then the lizards start running, and she chases them. She never kills them. Like, even she's gotten close enough to be able to grab one with her mouth, and she just doesn't. She just likes to chase them. But she's killed so many possums. Like, so many. I think at this point she's probably killed like 8. Around 8. Like, she's getting close to double digits, I think. But like, when it comes to humans, she's like the nicest dog you'll ever meet. She loves people. Especially babies. She loves babies. Like, if anybody has a baby, she just wants to be near the baby. Like, all the time. But yeah, when it comes to like animals, glad in my country we don't have any bad animals. What do you mean by bad animals? Like, possums are like... Possums are our squirrels. I've said it before. Like, they look cute. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they're just harmless, right? They just want to chill. But most of the time, possums will just attack you for no reason. Like, I've been attacked by like at least 3, I think. Just by standing at the back, just standing there, waiting for my dogs to go to the dunny. A possum will just latch onto my leg and start fucking trying to bite me and shit. And it's like, what the fuck? And the minute I go, ow, and Panda hears that, she comes running. And she grabs them. And the minute she grabs them, they let go of me. But then all I hear is, she starts shaking the fuck out of them. And they scream. Bro, when they're getting killed, they scream. But yeah, that's it's like at least 3 of them she's killed because of that. Because they've attacked me first. But like, because of that, she's a good dog. Yeah, I guess. But you know, she probably shouldn't be killing things. But yeah, because like those 3 have attacked me, every possum she sees now, she just immediately grabs them and just starts shaking the shit out of them. Because like, the possums do 2 things, right? They're either going to attack, or they're going to pretend that they're dead and not move. So, and they never try and attack the dogs because they know they're going to lose that fight. But they try and attack me for some reason. I don't know why. So like, whenever the dogs are close to them, they just lay down and pretend to be dead. But like, Panda doesn't even like stop to think, oh, maybe it's dead. She just immediately grabs them and starts fucking shaking them. So yeah, she's killed like at least, I want to say like at least 7 or 8 possums. And then, if another dog comes in our yard or like in our house, she'll try and kill it. That's why it's a nightmare trying to take her to the vet. Because she just wants to kill every dog she sees. She like hates dogs. But that's mainly because of like how she was brought up. Because before I adopted her, she was like raised to be in dogfights. So that's why she's just like angry at dogs for no reason. She tries to kill Asta a lot of the time. Like she tried it yesterday. She got mad at him and like started really biting him. He yelped, so I had to tell her to stop. So yeah, even like Asta, he's been around since he was 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks old. I had to bottle feed him. He's been around for that long, right? And he's that small, and like she still tries to kill him every now and then. Like she's used to him, but every now and then she's like, "I've had enough of you." Yeah, she's weird with some animals too, because like we had a pet bearded dragon, and we would just let him out and he'd just walk around the house, but for some reason, we don't know why, he was obsessed with Panda. So if Panda was laying on the ground, he would come and find her and he would climb onto her. He would like climb up her leg, like because she'd be like laying on her side, and he would like climb onto her and just lay on top of her. And she would like sit up and look at him and sniff him and then just lay back down. Did not care about him. But the water dragon's out the back, she chases him every time she gets out there. So it's like I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why you are mad at some things and then other things you don't care about. Like we have 2 pet snakes. And I think if we ever let them out, Anna would probably try and kill them. Because she's had a go at them through the cage. So she doesn't like the snakes. But she was fine with Speedy, so I don't know. She's very strange with the things she likes and things she doesn't like. Like she loves people, especially females. She's iffy on some males. Loves kids, young kids, and loves babies. Absolutely loves babies. And then Asta's the opposite. Asta wants to play with every animal he comes across. He just wants to play with them. And then like men, like adult men, for some reason, he's like terrified of them. I don't know why. Like we've never like hit him or anything like that, so I don't get it. But yeah, he just adult men that come in the house, he just barks at them non-stop. Until eventually he realizes they're not a threat. Well, dragons are getting bullied. Cats and dogs, pretty much. Well, they're getting killed by cats, but Panda doesn't kill them, she just chases them. She just scares the life out of them. Like, it doesn't bother me either, because, like, she's not killing them. If she was chasing them and killing them, then I would get up her. Because I like water dragons. Water dragons are cool. But the possums? Oh my god. I couldn't care less about the possums. Kill as many of those as you want. Because they breed so quick. I think it's like 2.5 weeks is their gestation period. Like, they get pregnant after 2.5 weeks. They have their baby, and then they can get pregnant again. Like, it's insane. Like, their gestation period is shorter than rabbits. They breed quicker than rabbits. It's mental. And they're like protected species over here. It's so dumb. Why? They breed so quick. I don't get it. Crazy. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Like, I thought their gestation period was around the same as rabbits. But then one day I googled it because I was curious. And I was like, oh my god, it's faster than rabbits. Because I think rabbits is like 6 to 8 weeks. And then possums are like 3 weeks. Hold up, I'll look it up again. Gestation. Gestation. Period. Rabbits. Yeah, so the shortest for rabbits is about a month. So 4 weeks, right? And then Australian possum. 18 days. 18 days for possums. So what's that? That's like 3 weeks, right? 7's 14. Yeah, less than 3 weeks. 18 days. They get pregnant, after 18 days they have their babies, and then they can just go again. Oh, wombats is only 20 days. Oh, wombats is short too. Oh my god, sugar gliders is only fucking 15. Oh, the opossum is 13 days. Bro, the opossum is even worse. Holy crap. Short-eared possum. What the fuck is a short-eared possum? What? That looks exactly the same as the normal possum. What do we have? What? Okay, that's confusing. Just 18, yeah, just 18 days. And a rabbit is 30, or 27 to be exact, but why just 13? I don't know. But like, that's insane. So like, to get pregnant and then 2 weeks later have your baby, and then be able to get pregnant again is mental. That is insane. But yeah, possums is nearly 3 weeks, and then rabbits is a month. Cause like we've rehomed, like we moved them away. We caught them and moved them away. I think it was 28, 29 possums we moved to try and like get them out of our house to fix, because we have like a tiny hole. It's not very big. It's just big enough for a possum to get in. And they're able to get into like the floor / roof of our house. So like, we were trying to like catch them all, get rid of them, and then fix the hole. But we caught like nearly 30 of them, and there was still more, and we could not get rid of them all. Like, that's how quick they were breeding. I bet pregnant women would love to only be pregnant for days. Yeah, I know. The babies would probably come out way smaller though. Not having enough time to gestate. But like, I think the other thing too is, I think when possums have babies though, I think they have them into like a pouch, and then they stay in the pouch, and they keep like growing in the pouch, kind of like a kangaroo. Like, I think kangaroos do the same thing. They have like babies, and the babies go into the pouch, and then they keep growing in the pouch. So I think it's like the way that a human woman holds them in the stomach and gestates them there. They do the similar thing, but then in the pouch. So technically they're not in their body anymore, but they're still like growing. Does that make sense? Because like a lot of the things over here in Australia have pouches. Because I think wombats also have pouches. But yeah, these possums, they breed too quick, so we haven't been able to get rid of all of them. To the point where we just gave up, and we're like, okay, I don't think we're ever going to be able to get rid of all these possums. So we just stopped catching them. So now, like, if Panda just kills one, I'm like, who cares? You know, in 3 weeks there's going to be a new one. Have an idea for a rat possum? Oh, well, technically that's probably what like a bilby is, right? Because it's like a mix between a rat and a possum. If you don't know what a bilby is, you should look one up. Bilbies are probably the cutest animal you'll ever see. And if they ever make a game in Australia, like a Pokemon game in Australia, they better put a bilby in it. Otherwise I'll be mad. Like people want platypuses and shit. Nah, fuck that. The bilby. They need to put the bilby in. And the regional bird needs to be a kookaburra. Not a goddamn emu. Because like fucking, if they make an Australian like region for Pokemon and they use a fucking emu as the regional bird, I'm gonna be so mad because no matter where you go in Australia, you will see a kookaburra. Like everywhere in Australia, you will see a kookaburra, right? The only places where like I've lived in Australia, I've lived in a lot of different places in Australia. The only places I've ever seen a fucking emu is in zoos. Like emus aren't just walking around everywhere over here. Like they're a thing that you have to go looking for to find. But a kookaburra, there's Cheetos. Kookaburras are just everywhere. So the regional bird needs to be a kookaburra. Have I tried rat poison? Why did I try rat poison? Poison. How long did it take you for your Wooloo? A year and a half. And 15,900 what was it? 50 something encounters. On one in 4,000 odds. So a very long time. A very, very long time. I was like, what was I, like 3 or 4 times over odds? I was almost to 16,000 encounters. But yeah, no, I have not tried rat poison because it's poisoned. We have bush rats over here, by the way. They're the size of like small dogs. Like they're very big. To the point where like one day I saw a bush rat that was like carrying a dead bird and was like walking back into the bush with a dead bird. Like the rat went and hunted a bird. Like that's how big our rats get. Like, I think probably like the regional normal type, if it was in Australia, could probably be like a possum maybe. Because they're pretty much everywhere here in Australia too. No matter where you go, you'll probably see a possum. Squirrels, bro. Maybe a shiny soon. Nah, I couldn't care less. To be honest, I've been doing this for so long that I've just stopped caring. G'day Dublin, how's it going? Run, squirrel. Fuck you, stupid squirrel. I don't even like you. Yeah, what do you guys want for the next Pokemon region to be? No, I know a lot of people are saying like India, which could be cool. I've always wanted an Australian region in Pokemon just because we have so many weird fucking animals that I think they would make perfect Pokemon. Good Elden Ring? What do you mean? I feel like playing Pokemon. My brain is fried, bro. I've been doing a lot of stuff for Christmas and that. And then after Christmas, I was hoping clean up and that. So my brain is too fried for Elden Ring. Me too. Yeah, I think Australia would make a great region. It's like just the platypus would make a perfect Pokemon. Wombat, that'd make a perfect Pokemon. Emu, freaking Kookaburra. Like, we have way too many animals. It just seem like Pokemon in real life. Especially the fucking platypus. Which, by the way, I found out recently, that the fucking, they're called like the duck-billed platypus. But, because I've always just called them platypus, right? So I didn't know they were called duck-billed platypus. Turns out they had the bill first, before ducks. So technically, fucking ducks should be called platypus-billed ducks. Which is insane. My 90 of the chat? What? Oh, you're 90% of the chat? Yeah, it happens a lot. Especially with, like, small streamers like me. But it works out better, because we get to actually have a conversation. Tomorrow Elden Ring? Maybe. Maybe Dark Souls. Have you got the DLC, Dublin? Because the next called Elden Ring stream, we're in the DLC, bro. And by the way, you just have to bring your A game for it too, because I'm not helping. I'm summoning you guys in, and I'm going to hide in a corner. And the boss fights are all you guys. But I think I will limit the boss fights to one person. So the boss isn't super difficult. Because I think if there's two of yous, I don't think you'd be able to do it. Yes? Okay. Because yeah, I think if like I summoned two people and then I sat in the corner, I don't think you guys would be able to kill the boss. Because at that point the boss has like the maximum amount of health and damage and everything. So I think I'll summon one of yous at a time. And then maybe we can keep tally on the bosses you guys killed. So say if like you killed Dancing Lion, and then Benny killed Renala, and then I summoned you for Mesmark, but you lose, and then I summon Benny, and Benny kills Mesmark, then Benny has two. You have what I mean? We'll keep a tally, and we'll see who has the most kills at the end. What could be the reward though? Maybe if you aren't a mod, I can make you a mod. Whoever has the most kills in the end. Ah crap, I didn't mean to touch you. The only issue is I have to run to all the bosses. I hate running to the bosses in the DLC. It's so annoying. Especially since I'm not going to bother getting Skidoo fragments. You see it have fun. But you can watch. And see who wins. Root for whoever you think is the best. Make a competition out of it. Let's see who the strongest PP is. Oh yeah, I don't think I've like told you guys what PP stands for. Which is actually kind of funny. I think that makes it funnier. My community are called PPs. And I refuse to tell you why. Unless you were here for the stream where we came up with it. Then you will never know. I know. How could you? You weren't even there. Were you? I don't remember. It was a while ago I came up with that, I think. It was only because someone asked me what you guys are called, and I was like, I don't know. I came up with something on the spot. We'll figure out who the strongest PP is. Turtle. Turtle. Yeah, I think I want Yamper or Zigzagoon. Because I don't think I've used an Obstagoon. I don't think I have. I might have and I just forgot, but I don't think I have. And I definitely haven't used a Yamper. But I have 100% used a Turtle. And I've used a Nickit until it evolved, and then I put it in the box. So yeah, I'm either like, I'm on Team Nickit, Yamper, or Zigzagoon, I think. PP in most RPGs. What do you mean? You summon 2 PPs? You want 2? I'll summon 2, but like, I feel like you guys are gonna lose. Then how are we gonna do the competition though, right? Because like, say I summon you and Rax, and then the next one I summon you and Benny, then you get 2. You get what I mean? I feel like it's better if I just summon 1 at a time. Because then we can keep count of it easier too. It doesn't matter anyway. I think everybody's going to get a try at Radon. Because I don't think anyone's going to beat that the first try. Because you also got to remember, I got to try and stay alive. What do you mean PPs are in most RPGs? Like, you know how VTubers have a name for their chat or whatever? Like, I'm trying to think of one. Like Doki Bird has like dragoons. And then like, what's Kiara's? They're like the KFP, I guess? I don't know. But someone asked me what mine was. What my community was called. And on the spot, I was like, I don't know. And then I came up with something really quick on the spot. And it's 2 words, but when you take away the words and just take the first letters of each word, it turns into PP. So you guys are my PPs. But it stands for something. And if you weren't here for the stream, you don't know what it is. Benny knows what it is. He was there. So it's one of those things you have to be here for. Just look at it. Yeah, but that stands for PowerPoints. My PP stands for something a lot different than PowerPoints. Suck it. Bye. Yeah, I bet they end stream soon anyway. We're in 2 more encounters. Settle. Because yeah, before that, I had never thought about, I don't know, naming my community anything. Because most of the time I was just calling you guys mates. G'day mates. Like that. I didn't really think about it. But now you guys are stuck with the stupid name that I came up with on the spot. So, suck it. Suck eggs, I guess. Oh, nick it. Touch me. Touch me, nick it. Not shiny. So sad. You make me sad, nick it. Bye. I have to say my outro first. Calm down. We'll get there. I'll wait for a thing to spawn first. Ooh, it's a Nickit. Well, we'll be looking at that next time. Beef. Oh. Yeah, a lot of the times at the end of streams, I like to chat with you guys for a bit before I end. But, hey, I have a text message, hold on. But then other times, like this, I get text messages and I'm like, oh, okay. That was like 20 minutes ago. And I just missed it. Yeah, she's like up and ready now. Yeah, sometimes I like have to go quick, and then other times, if I don't have to go quick, I like to talk for a bit at the end. And that's why we have this. Did I fix it? Oh, I still have the box. Maybe I should get rid of that. That one. Like that. And then PNG guy. Make it massive. Look, make me chunky duck. Look at my chunky duck. Chunky duck. There we go. That looks good. Oh, the purple blends in with the other purple. I didn't even notice that. That's actually kind of funny. So yeah, then we go over here. And then I chat. But I do have to go. I just figured I'll show this because I haven't showed it in a while. What? My dog's up. My favorite thing about Pokemon? Shiny hunting. That's my favorite thing. Shiny hunting. Shiny hunting and nuzlocking. I don't know. I like collecting things. Like that's why in Elden Ring on the PS4 version, I went and I collected every single weapon. Because I was like, I had never collected every weapon, so I had never seen every weapon. But then 2, I was like, I want one of everything. I just like collecting things, I think. Also, I really like grinding. But that most of the time isn't very entertaining to watch. So I do a lot of grinding off stream. Like in Elden Ring, for instance, I needed levels one day and I grinded off stream. Like I could have done it on stream, but I felt like it just would have been boring to watch. And it's the same thing if I do like Nuzlocke's, I'll like grind levels off stream. But like I actually enjoy grinding. I don't know, I find it like relaxing and fun. I'm weird, I guess. Probably my autism shining through with that. Same with the collecting thing, probably. Bro, it's getting hot. It's 36 degrees in my room. That's fun. One of my dogs are like being weird. What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I think I need a new chair. This chair's really squeaky. I mean, it's kind of old. Shiny? Yeah, shinies are probably like the best thing about it. Especially like your first shiny. Whenever you just find out about shinies, or like even if you don't know about shinies and then you see one, it's like, oh my god, this is crazy. It can be like very exciting. Whereas I'm at the point now where I've shiny hunted so much that I don't really get excited. I'm more like, oh, okay, cool. And then move on. I used to kind of get excited. Not so much anymore. I have autism. We're in the same club. I did a test again. So I did a test, right? And got like, I think it was like 180 something on the autism test. So then I went to like a professional and they were like, talked to me for a while. And we're like, yeah, I think you definitely have autism. I was like, great. So then, yeah, then when I got like diagnosed, I guess. But then I did a new test recently because I was like, I wish I did not have autism. Oh, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm glad I know about it, right? Because before I didn't know I had it. And it was always like, I think like this, but everybody else thinks like this. And I don't understand why I think so differently. But now that I know that I have autism, it's like, okay, well, I think differently because of my autism. And I have like an explanation of why I think differently. So it's good. But also, I lack empathy. So people can come in with sad stories and I don't care, like, even in the slightest, like, at all. Um, Even to the point where, like, my uncle died not long ago. Felt nothing. And I was, like, kind of close with this uncle, too. Like, I used to go around and have lunch with him a lot, stuff like that. And I just, I don't know. My emotions aren't right. But I definitely lack empathy. I don't feel empathy for anything. I find it very difficult. People talk to me like I'm a baby. Well, people don't do that with me, but that's only because like we didn't know I had it until I was like 30. Because I think it was last year. So yeah, I would have been 30 when I found out. So like people used to just call me weird a lot. Tell me that I was weird. That's what I used to call. But yeah, I redid a test, right? Because when you like Google like autism test and you're in Australia, you get like an Australian one, right? So I was like, found out like a lot of these streamers are doing the test, and it's like I'm assuming it's an American one, I guess. So I was like, oh, I'll try that one. So I tried it, and I got 190 something. I was like, oh, okay, at least I'm consistent. It was like I think the first time I did it was like 186 or 7 or something like that, and then this one was like 191. So I'm very consistent, which is like probably really bad too. It's like very high. I feel like a monster. Why? I also like have a thing where I don't know if it has to do with my autism, it probably does. I find it hard to care about things. Like if I care about something, I care about it a lot, right? Like my dogs. But like other things, I find it very hard to care about. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Well, like my brother really, really likes fishing, right? And he likes to talk about it a lot. And I don't care about it at all. To the point where like I don't want to talk to him about it. And if he tries to talk to me about it, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Because like there's no point in talking to me about it because I'm not going to be able to respond properly because I don't care. And I think that's like why my like the way I play video games is the way like in Elden Ring, for instance, it happened recently. I was playing that and I died. Was it Elden Ring? No, it was probably Dark Souls. I died and I dropped my souls, right? And people in chat were like, "You need to get your souls before you die again," and they kept going on about it. I was like, I don't care about my souls. And they're like, "Oh, but you're gonna lose them all." I was like, I don't care. Like I can get more souls. Like it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Like, but it was bothering them like a lot. Like that's how my brain operates. The same in Elden Ring. Like I'll die in Elden Ring. And I'm like, oh, I had like 100,000 runes. Maybe I should go get them. And I'm like, I can't be bothered. I don't care. And then I just go on with doing other things. I don't care about having friends. Yeah, I'm the same. I have some friends, but like I don't know. I'm like, oh, maybe I should talk to them. And then I'm like, I couldn't be bothered. I don't care. Well, they talk to me about things, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't. I and I'm very honest. So like to the point where like I don't like to lie. I hate lying. So I just won't lie. I'll just tell the truth. To the point where like if my friend is talking about something that is important to them and I don't care about it and I'm uninterested, I will just tell them and then they get mad. Right? Because what normal people do is listen to the conversation and pretend like they care. But I don't like to do that because it feels like lying. So I just don't do that. And I would just tell someone that I don't care, which gets me in trouble a lot because people don't like that. I don't know. I feel like when you're like me and you just don't care about things, nothing bothers you. Like nothing bothers me. Like ever. And like if I'm playing a video game, right? Like Elden Ring, and I'm fighting a boss and it's starting to annoy me, and I'm fighting it over and over and over again, I'm starting to get mad. I will just stop playing it and then I'll play it the next day. Like even that doesn't bother me, right? I don't know. I just my brain works differently from everybody else. It's the same thing with like I used to smoke when I was young. I used to smoke cigarettes a lot. And then one day I was like, I don't like doing this anymore. But I just stopped and I never picked up cigarettes again. And I didn't chew chewy or anything like that. I just stopped smoking and then just that was it. I didn't think about it ever again. And then when like my dad he smokes and I keep telling him to quit, but he talks about how hard it is to quit. I don't get that because it wasn't hard for me because I just stopped and that was it. And like it's normal for people when they go to quit cigarettes or drinking or something like that to have trouble with it, but I just never did because I used to smoke a lot. I used to drink a lot. I used to gamble a lot and I used to smoke pot a lot. And every single one of those things, I just decided one day that I didn't want to do it anymore. I just stopped. But for everyone else, it's like the most hard, like difficult thing in the world. You hate having autism, but you don't know why. Um, Maybe because you feel different from everyone else. Because I did go through a period of realizing that I was different from everyone else, but didn't know why. And that made me like, no, because I didn't know I had autism. It made me hate myself because I was like, there's something wrong with me. But now that I know it's autism, I'm like, okay, well, there is something different. It's not bad. I think so. But like everybody's different. Even like people who are normal. Like my sister's normal. She doesn't have anything like autism or anything like that. And like my brother is also normal, doesn't have anything like that. It's just me. But they're completely different. Like they're completely different people. But they're both don't have anything wrong with them. So they're both normal, right? So in other words, uh people with autism are probably more normal, right? Because people that have autism have a lot of stuff that are similar to each other. So if anything, we're more normal than they are. Feels bad not being normal. Wish it was. Mm, I don't know what to say. Like, I just got to a point where I stopped caring. And like I stopped having being like sad or like just like how do I explain it? Like I don't get stressed. I don't worry about anything. Like nothing like this because I just don't care, right? And I just like 90% of my days I just happy. I'm just happy and just having a fun time because I just stopped caring about everything. Because I think the thing that made me really like lean into not caring about everything was the fact that like my nan, when she was alive, I came to pick her up for something and I think I just woke up and like my hair was a mess and I just chucked whatever on. And she said like you need to comb your hair and you need to iron your clothes because it had wrinkles. And she's like you need to find clothes that match and all this stuff. And I just said to her, if I did all that, I would spend half the day getting ready just so like I wouldn't have to worry about what strangers thought of me. Who gives a shit? What random people that I'm never going to see again care about what I look like? If they do, then they're having a worse day than I am. If they're worrying about what I'm wearing, like if you spend the day worrying about what other people think, you're not going to get anywhere. That's just going to be your entire day. So I just stopped caring about pretty much everything. Everything that was unimportant to me or that I didn't find interesting, I just stopped caring about it. Because otherwise it's just taking up space in my brain for no reason. I have no reason to want to be normal, but I want to so badly. Well, in my book, you are normal. You're more normal. I feel like people with autism are more normal because they have more things in common with each other than what normal people do. And on top of that, why would you want to be normal? Whenever I speak to someone who is normal, they seem miserable. They seem sad or miserable, or like something bad is happening to them. Whereas I'm like always happy, or like just fine. Like a bad day for me is if like I wake up and I'm like sick again because I get the flu a lot. That's a bad day for me because I'm like, oh god, now I can't stream. Other than that, like nothing can happen during the day that will make my day bad. Like my dog can shit on the floor, like have diarrhea all over the floor, and that still doesn't make my day bad. Whereas like a normal person, the dog would do that, and then their whole day is ruined, and they just like harp on that all day. The fact that the dog shit on the floor. You're right. I know I'm right. I'm never wrong. I am always right. And if you're having a day where like you feel sad or like I don't know, you feel like down, just hug your dog or hug your cat. That's what I do. If I'm ever like feeling down or a little bit down, I just hug my dog, and then I feel better. Yeah, I didn't. I think when I was young, I used to want to be normal, but like I don't know. I think once I hit like maybe like 19, 20, and people were like, "Hey, you should come to this party." I was like, "I don't want to go to the party though. I don't like parties. Parties are annoying. They're loud. They like smell. I just don't like it." That was like kind of when I was like, you know what? I don't want to be normal if that's what normal is, because normal just isn't fun for me. What's fun for me is sitting at home and reading or watching a movie or playing games, going out and drink. Because like my step stepsister, yeah, stepsister, she was like she doesn't do it anymore, but she was going out like every single weekend and sometimes during the week to go to the like clubs and go partying, and it's like fuck that. Like one, it's so much money to do that. Two, you're getting drunk all the time. Who the fuck wants to do that? Like if you ever had one hangover, I've had hangovers and I'm like, why did the fuck did I drink? I don't want to drink again. So she'd be having them all the time. And then like just clubs and that just aren't fun. And like that's normal, right? That's what normal people do. It's not fun. That just seems like a horrible time. So if that's what normal is, I don't want to be normal. I'd rather be me. Anyway, I gotta go because it's getting really hot. It's now 38 degrees. It's just getting hotter in this room. But I also gotta go because I gotta go to the shops. But I will be live again tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be streaming yet. I might ask Benny what he wants. Because if he's up for some Elden Ring, I might do Elden Ring. Anyway, if you want to talk more, I'll be here again tomorrow. I stream every day. Unless like something happens. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's stream, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. But till next time, hooroo.